Yo. There's a stream starting. The stream will start super soon, yo. Oh my gosh, we already got someone in here. Give it a minute. Hello, Ucky Crepperface. Oh my gosh, why are there so many... I was here first. No, you weren't. Or at least if you were, you weren't the first to comment. What's with all the first stuff going on right now? My phone lagged. Oh, I forgot I gotta... Let's see if this will bump my views at all. I uploaded a video to VidMe telling VidMe I'm streaming. Won't that be cool? See? And you might learn something in the process. For example, yesterday there was a solar eclipse, right? Did you know that solar eclipses won't always be happening? They won't always be a thing. That was on the wrong layer. Because the moon is constantly moving further and further away from the Earth. So someday, it will appear too small in the sky to cover the entire sun. The more you know, the more you flow. In that also, there's something to learn from that too. Because the more you know, the more words you know. The more words you know, the better you can fix your funky flow. This song has lyrics. Hi Wonder Gamer, what up my honey? Sitting over there with the all caps and the 3 exclamation points. What? What up? Why did my comment come out all space? Oh, if you're on mobile, I think it does that. I don't know why it does that, and there's no fix for it that I can find. So don't worry about it. It doesn't come out like that on the other chats, just only on my side chat. It's okay, whenever I move everything only to Twitch, that'll be fixed, because, you know, Twitch is great. I don't remember if this guy said he had specific eye colors. He has a picture, so I'll just use that. Which, no, I will not put on screen. Hello, Poot is here. Hello, Poot is. PC's rule. Well, yeah, you know what, though? You drool. Oh! Ah! Ah! I got you good. Oh dear. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, the picture. I'm gonna need to pull that up on my other screen. That shouldn't be on screen, should it? Just have to make sure. Nope, okay, good. I cannot see the color of his eyes. Well, darn. I'll ask about it later. Oh dear. Where's my chat at? There it is. Don't be rude, Bach. Sebastian Bach is quite a feller. If I may ask, do you all think Adam's the best YouTuber with the best content? Why is this stream? Like my last stream, which I set up very, very well, and I was like really excited to do, and I had like a whole plan for it, didn't do very well at all. Like I set it up with like, I started doing the doodle thing during the game, so if you donated $1, you get a free doodle. Which, you know what? Or no, if you donated $5, you get a free doodle. I should put that on screen though. If you donate, you get a doodle. Like, you see this image right here where it's all red? You get one of those if you donate $1 or more today. You get to ask for whatever you want, as long as it's not ridiculously complicated, because I have work to do. So even though this isn't specifically a doodle stream, I'll do doodles. If you're thinking, oh, but it's a drawing, it won't get removed. Yes, it will. I've seen a man on stream draw a really, really intense one, and he got banned. So there you go. If I were on Picardo, it wouldn't matter. There's a different streaming service that's for artists specifically. And I've thought about getting it, but then I realized, oh, I'm probably going to have no viewers if I do that. Because no one, already enough, YouTube, people don't leave YouTube to go to Twitch. Which, by the way, if you can, you should definitely watch me on Twitch. There's like stream alerts and everything there, and also it's a better service. But, people already won't leave YouTube to go to Twitch. So imagine telling them to leave YouTube and Twitch to go to this other streaming service just for artists. Yeah, no, it's not happening. Stop it, Creeper. What's Creeper doing? Oh, does he just keep saying the same thing? No. He's all capsing everything, though. Everything's always all caps. I mean, if you do that, I mean, I don't know. You can make the argument that those are just eyes. So, I mean, I guess that's okay. I love this game. The music is from Super Mario World. And this is like my favorite. This is my second favorite track from it. The first being the end one, the credits. You guys ready to watch this piece go from just red lines to black lines, and then from just black lines to like a full colored thing, kind of out of nowhere? 'Cause that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna see this process right here take surprisingly long because I'm slow with it, and then you're gonna see it become a colored thing. And of course it won't be fully shaded by at that point, but it'll be colored very quickly. Anyone here from VidMe? I guess not if I don't have any Twitch viewers. Yeah, no Twitch viewers, so never mind. Like I said, I posted a video to VidMe. For the first time telling them, hey, this is where I've been streaming a lot lately and I haven't had time to make full videos. So check out the streams! But it probably doesn't have any views right now. Wow, I have 9 subs for What's next? What do you think is going to be next? It was the obvious one. Usually I have a more exciting soundtrack. But today I wanted to change it up. I wanted to use one I haven't used yet. He has Garfield eyes. Anyway. Could have listened to the... Nah, I don't want to listen to the Shovel Knight soundtrack. It's too 8-bit. See, I kind of stick out of... I don't go to 8-bit with my streams. Unless I have like a remix of something. Because... chiptunes kind of hurt. They hurt the ear. They're a little too chippy. And hey, if you want a character like this drawn and colored of yourself, or just maybe you have an idea for a character or something that you want to use for something, message me. Not on YouTube, on Twitter. Or any other device that you can somehow contact me on. Just not YouTube. When's stream going to start? It started like an hour and a half ago. This This is the ghost house. Ghost house is whatever. Probably not my favorite, probably not anyone's favorite. But it's not bad. It serves its purpose for sure. It's just a different version of the castle theme. It's a spooked up version of it. Where the castle theme is like really fancy sounding, this is really spooky sounding. Hooray! It's working for you, my friend, and I'm so glad you get to be a part of this now. Why didn't you just reset from the beginning, though? If you like found it didn't work. I mean, that's what I would have done as soon as I realized it wasn't working. I would have been like, oh, let's try to turn it off and back on. Oh, it's working now. Hooray! Yeah, no, I would never... Okay, so get this. I will never send out my links unless the stream is on. If I'm still getting things set up, I'll have my starting soon screen on, which I'll show you what it looks like in case you miss it. Because I bet a lot of people never really get to see it. It's this. So if I'm waiting to stream, like... As soon as I send my links out, you should see this. You shouldn't see that I'm offline. This will always be up whenever I send my links. So if you click on a link, this should be up. If not, then there's something wrong with either you or me. But it was meant to be up. There'll usually be music playing, and I might say, the stream is starting soon or something. In fact, I'll probably turn on a voice effect and then do that. I'll be like, the stream be starting soon! Or something. Or maybe I'll be like, the stream, it starts! You know? Oh. We got some views going. Oh, none of them are on Twitch. So I want to make the point again that views on Twitch help me a lot more than on YouTube. So if you can, you should probably go to Twitch. And also, I have Twitch alerts on. I don't have YouTube alerts, so it's like a little bonus if you're on Twitch. That and the fact that someday I'll only stream on Twitch. I won't be on both. I'm kind of on both until I can get a sustainable audience on Twitch. But once I can, I'm leaving YouTube. I'm gonna leave no matter what, so don't be like, oh, but if we don't go to Twitch, he'll never switch. Yeah, no, I will anyway. Because at one point I'm gonna not do YouTube. I'm gonna be VidMe and Twitch. Because let me tell you something. YouTube sucks. And even though VidMe... I don't know. I like VidMe more. I feel like VidMe's gonna offer more freedom at some point. Yeah, at least the people there will watch different stuff, so that also helps. A lot of people are uploading their animations to VidMe a bit ago. So that's also cool. Oh my, I haven't animated anything in a good long while. Let's see. Oh, my chat's off. Turn that back on. Get out of here. Huh? We got Psychobliat. Or Psychobliat. We have a Puzzle Naxi. I don't know how to pronounce that, whatever it is. Hello, Tig95. Tig sounds like a slur. Yo, Tig. Hooray. I'm gonna go record myself catch a flower with my fingers. Okay, catch is spelled C-A-T-C-H, by the way, not K-A-C-H. Letting you know for future reference. Yeah, I'll go on to the weird stuff like that in a minute. Ha-da-da. Oh, got a message. Gotta look at it. Gotta find out why. Oh, snap, it's getting heavy in here. Who's all enjoying this stream of watching me draw something? Watching me draw the same loop over and over again. And constantly get it wrong. Oh? Ooh. Yahoo! Wah! Who said thanks and why? I'm talking about... I don't want to say it. I want it to remain a mystery until it happens. And yes, totally watching you draw is totally very entertaining, and I don't really... There it is. That ends that one. No, I don't want to open up Twitter. I want to open up... There we go.
It's me,
No, shut your mouth. Sorry, Morrow, but I don't want to hear you right now. I don't want to hear you no more. Anybody got any ideas for a soundtrack to play? Any of you 3 viewers? That's right. I knew the 10 at the beginning was too good to be true. It's a bunch of people coming in saying, "Oh wow, isn't Adam the best?" and then leaving, trying to get my attention and then getting out. This is what they do. They think it's cool. They think it makes me like them. But the truth is, I don't like any of you. Because you're all just numbers to me. If that were true, I wouldn't be asking you right now what you want to listen to. Anyway, if I don't get an answer in the next, 5 seconds, I'm gonna scream and turn off everything. No, I'm just gonna pick my own. We got no viewers on Twitch, but we got some on YouTube. What? Watch your language here. I don't know what that is, but I don't want anything to do with it. Yo, what up, CM Games? What do you think you're doing here? Huh? Get out of here. No. I'm only picking full soundtracks because I don't have time to go and change a song every 3 minutes. Not that I don't have time. It'll take me out of my drawing. So if you have go to Twitch. It's where it's good. Anyway, there were a ton of viewers on Twitch earlier. So if you have a soundtrack idea, specifically game too, would be nice. Though sometimes not game is good too. The food has arrived. Come on, man. Come up with something. Ladies and gentlemen, you can do this. I believe in you. Come on, man. Oh my gosh, it happened. Little Oak Planner, join the club. You can only join the club if you follow on Twitch. So there you go. Why can't you sign up on Twitch? Is there any reason in particular? I'm curious. Alright, let's find a soundtrack here. What's a good soundtrack? Let's see. I'm just gonna pick a Mega Man one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna pick a Mega Man ZX soundtrack. I've been playing this game lately, so it would be good for me to hear the actual soundtrack and decide if I like it or not. When playing the game, you sometimes miss. I didn't hear that very well, though. It wasn't super loud. Oh, I'm gonna find not a playlist. I'm gonna find a full video. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I haven't followed you on Twitch yet. I've been here for a couple years. There we go. It always says failed to sign up, try again later. I don't know what to say to that. What are you trying to sign up? I don't know. Are you using an email? Proper email? It's really weird. I don't know. Maybe you're also trying to sign up on the app always. Maybe that's just weird. Maybe the app is weird. Alright, back to work. Here's what we have so far. And soon it will be colored. But first I gotta get the lines done. And I take a really long time lining, and I really ought to get faster at that. So that's what I'm gonna start working on right now. I'm gonna try to get everything done in as few tries as possible. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but it's not humorous. It doesn't make me laugh. My kind of humor is usually a little smarter than just funny word. I usually like a joke setup and a punchline. That has none of those. Or that is just a punchline. To make someone laugh, you have to have the full everything to it. And there's no delivery, too. See, delivery matters as well. If you're doing a joke like that or a text, there is no delivery. So, I don't know. And if that's not a joke and you're just trying to insult me in some way, then I don't know why you're here. I don't really find it insulting, I just find it not funny. I find it unfunny, which is like the worst thing in the world. So here, let me tell you something. Have you ever watched a comedy movie and said, wow, this movie's not funny? It makes you plenty more upset than any other movie that isn't done well. The worst thing is a not funny movie. There's nothing worse than it. This hand is horrific, but I don't know how to fix it. So we're gonna roll with it like that. Oh gosh. Cause I'm mean, eh? See, I get it. I get that it's two words put together. But here's the thing. It's not funny. And if you're just calling me mean again, or you're just trying to insult me in some way, then I don't know why you're here. In which case, I'll just get you out of here. Don't go justifying yourself now. Again, it's not funny. That requires both delivery and also I'm pretty sure that needs a setup. That can't just be said and then be funny. It's not. It's not funny alone. It's just two words put together. Two not really funny words either. And again, you said it means that I'm mean? What have I done that's mean so far, other than tell people I don't care about them? People that I don't care about, by the way. See, had I cared about them and said that, maybe there's something there. See, it sounds like someone just found out that you can put two words together and they think it's always going to be funny. That's called a compound word. There's a lot of those. You can put two words together and have it be useful. Not really funny, usually. Though, then again, butthead is a really funny word. So you're just being mean, then. If you're just being mean, then I'll just time you out. I don't actually know what I want to put on the mug. So I'll just put a Saturn on it. Saturns make everything better. I'll just put that there for now. I'll find out if there's anything the guy wants on it later. In fact, I'll ask right now. That way I can get a response. Nah, I'm too lazy. Okay, where are we on lines? Are we done with the lines? I think we're done with the lines. Okay, then actually I probably should just go ahead and ask. Oh, you know, we'll make the outer lines thicker to add some variation. Alright, you're not being funny. I want to see if you're putting in the underscores or if those are already there. No, you're putting them in. Okay, so that's even more obnoxious. Because see, people... The space in between every letter thing, I find obnoxious, but I understand it. Because it's something to do with mobile, it just glitches, no one knows why. As for you... You're just being all around obnoxious. So... how am I to fix that? Well, it's quite easy, actually. Making someone not obnoxious anymore is as easy as doing this. And suddenly, they're no longer obnoxious. Isn't that weird? And then if it becomes a bigger problem, then I just say, hey, don't be here anymore, and then they won't be here. I'm trying to work. This is how I make money. And not enough money, but it's how it makes some money. Man, I want money. You know how happy I would be if I had a lot of money? I wouldn't be that happy, to be honest, but I'd be more happy than I am now. Where's my chat? There you are. Your Wi-Fi's crashing every time you send a pic on Discord? I don't know. Just don't do that then. Maybe it's because your Wi-Fi isn't very good. You should probably rethink the service provider you have. Or maybe there's a lot of people currently using your Wi-Fi, or maybe your service provider's just having issues. I find that harder. I find that the harder people try to be funny, the less funny they end up being. Oh, absolutely. That's the thing. I don't know, it's weird. Hey! You figured it out! Congratulations, welcome to Twitch. You're gonna get a little Twitch alert now if you follow me. Won't that be something? You'll be on screen, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, it's you! Oh my gosh, it's you! Welcome to the club. Oh yeah, I wanted to make the... Oh wait, I have to ask the guy what he wants on the mug, if he wants anything on the mug. Right now it just says it's a mug. And it's not gonna cut it. Alright, I asked him. Now we'll see if I get a response. Also, this soundtrack is from a game I've been playing recently. It's a game that not a lot of people have played, even though a lot of people claim to like it. So there's well, a lot of people don't even know it exists is the problem. So, Mega Man is like kind of my favorite series of games. And there's a lot of people, including me, by the way, that say they love the Mega Man series, but haven't played all of them. And that's partly because a lot of people don't know about them, about all of them, and partly because they're lazy about it, and they only like their one Mega Man game, because one Mega Man game... See, Mega Man games all play pretty well, but you play the one and you're like, wow, this is good. I doubt the others are like this. So then you say, we just need more like it. Like, a lot of people that like Mega Man X probably don't know that there's a Mega Man X2, for example. Or, in my case, a lot of people that like Mega Man X 1 through 6 don't know that Mega Man ZX exists. And let me tell you, Mega Man ZX, really fun game. Really well done. And that's what the soundtrack is. And it was like the least selling of all of them, because I think they didn't advertise it well or something, because I never heard about it. No, I'm not doing this in Photoshop. This is happening in... Oh my gosh, you sent a bunch of faces. I've seen that guy's face before. Is that... Looks like Grant Imahara for some reason. Zoom in, get a better look at this while I do this. What was I just answering? I was answering some sort of question, I think. Oh, firewall. Oh, am I doing this in Photoshop? No. Oh my gosh! Did that just... Oh my gosh! We have $1 from somebody on Earth! Now their name gets to be up there for months because no one else donates. Is there anything you want drawn in like a quick like doodle fashion? Somebody on Earth? Like the red that you see here, I can draw you something like that real quick. Especially since you're the first donator of the stream. So if there's anything, just say it. What happened to the voice? What voice? I like your squished little smiley face. I don't know if it's actually squished on the... Well, I think it is. I mean, if you don't want anything, that's fine. Let's keep working, but... I'm offering you. You can't hear me on Twitch? Can you hear anything on Twitch? I mean, people clearly can. Maybe you're muted. Hey, someone tell him that he might have his stream muted. Yeah, I'll just put it in the chat. I'll say, your stream may be muted. If not, then refresh your page. Okay, back to work. How are we doing on this? The thicker line a better idea? Yeah, thicker lines make it look better. I'm actually really happy to be doing this particular piece because this is... I don't know. Stay coffee. Okay, he wants it to say stay coffee. Cool smiley face with the sombrero. A cool smiley face with the sombrero. Okay. Can do. The voice is crashing? Do I play Space Engineers? No, but I play Astroneer. Which is pretty cool. I recommend looking at that. Man, I should play Astroneer sometime soon. I should get Dizzy on stream and then play Astroneer. In fact, you know what I should do? Dizzy and I should both stream at the same time and stream Astroneer. And then see who gets the most views. And the answer will be him, but... You know. Here, let's see. What am I gonna draw? Oh, I got a phone call. Hang on, I gotta take this phone call. This game has a pretty nice soundtrack. I've really been liking everything about it, except for there's one thing that this game does wrong. Only one thing that I've seen so far, and it's the way they handle. They tried to make a two-dimensional open world. Let's do that smiley face with the sombrero. What am I doing? I don't need to go that intense on it. A cool smiley face with the sombrero, so it has sunglasses, of course. But yeah, they try to make this open world, but they don't give you a proper map. They just give you numbers on a screen and say it's a map. And then they also, every time you want to do something in the game, you have to activate a mission first. And like, you can go do it without doing, like, activating the mission, but if you don't activate the mission, everything you do doesn't count. Which, that game, if you didn't have to go and activate the missions, that would have been really cool, because like, it's just go anywhere and do whatever you want. Oh, that's sweet. No. As for the sequel to it, I haven't played the sequel yet, but I will. As soon as I have enough money to buy the sequel and play it, in time to play it. I left at the rampart. Oh, cool. Someone just reading my messages. I'll be getting a laptop soon, so I can start to post videos. Here, let's read what... I haven't been paying attention to what's being said. Oh, dear. By the way, is it the internet? It's probably the internet if it keeps cutting out. Just lower the quality of the stream. There should be a little gear on the screen that you can click and tone it down. You really like my panda profile. Oh yeah. Yeah, so the story behind that though is I drew him a different one than that, and he said base it off this picture, so I did, and I drew him one, and he said, okay, hang on, scratch that, make it exactly this picture. So then I ended up drawing just a not even really cartoonized version of, I guess it was kind of cartoony. I drew a kind of cartoony version of a picture he sent me. It wasn't going to be just the same, but that's how it had to be. That one wasn't exactly my favorite, but it wasn't so bad. It was, at least I knew exactly what he wanted. But this one right here, well, not this, but this right here, this is the first one I've gotten where someone actually asked for something specific. Usually people are like, oh yeah, just kind of draw me, just kind of looking up in the distance or something. This one's like, can you draw me, but like with coffee in my hand, like I'm kind of like wanting to drink it. I'm like, oh yeah, sure. So they gave me like something to work with that isn't just a face. They actually gave me like a prompt. Draw someone enjoying a nice coffee. Alright, now for the sombrero. I really like it. It would be better if they will make something like radar so you will see what... Yeah, no, that would be better. I don't know, the game was really cool, but the way they did the open world just kind of like... It makes it so much longer and harder. And not in a good way. Like, there's a way to make something hard, but good. MTN? Yeah. Yeah, that is him. MTN. That's who I'm doing this for. Right here. MTN. and I've liked his prompt. I don't know why. I don't know why I liked it so much either. It's not like that creative or anything, but it's just specific, and having something specific makes it a lot more fun to work on. And usually gets a better product in the end, because when it's specific, it's not just generic. Even though the drinking coffee thing is pretty generic, I see it a lot. It's less generic than the obvious. I don't know. I like it. I like doing it. I live in Texas, so I see a handful of sombreros. I don't know. This is the very obvious pattern here. We'll get some dangling nonsense, because why not? It makes it more fun. Is your smiley face cool smiley face wearing a sombrero? But yeah, their attempt at an open world is interesting, but just doesn't work as well. They can do it better though, so I'm hoping that it's better in the sequel, because I do like the gameplay a lot. Do you think you may do something like a guy holding Tex Clocky? I'm going to rename my channel to Clocky soon. It was supposed to be CM Games, Clocky and Medilux. I mean, yeah, that's usually what it is. I usually end up doing guy holding something, looking at camera, being kind of snarky. But this one's very nice and down to earth. It's real. Is this the moon with the solar eclipse wearing sunglasses? Sure, why not? Blocking out the sun. So you got in the background of it, just like the sun trying to peek through, going, whoo! Making all kinds of weird whooshes. And the moon's just like, yo man, I'm all up in the way and stuff. Ain't that something? That's what the moon says. There's your sombrero smiley face, by the way. Oh, wearing the solar... Oh, yeah. What was I just saying? I was going off on something. Oh, yeah. It's usually guy holding something, looking at camera, smiling, or kind of doing like a snarky looking smile. It's like, okay, cool, I know how to do that, but yeah, I kind of get that all the time. But this one's very down to earth. This one seems like something someone would just use on their Twitter. They're not trying to brand anything, they just want to use it. So I like that. I'll get back to the Steam once I start coloring. Gracias. Let's see. Let's turn off the underneath so I can see what I'm doing with the lines here. So I'm gonna make the lines a little thicker on some parts. Thanks for the donation, by the way. And see, when you donate to me, you don't just get a thank you, you get a thank you drawing. Because I care. Even though I did say earlier today that I didn't care about any of you. It was a joke, though. I made it very clearly a joke. And then I ended up timing out someone because they were being obnoxious. And I don't care about that person. It seems I must go. Well then, be gone. Farewell. Fare thee well. Prithee be careful. Just a warning. Panda and MTN changed their profile pics a lot. Alright. I don't mind. Look, I'm doing it to get paid. Who was it? Someone messaged me saying, "Hey, you wanna do a free illustration for me?" And I messaged them back, that sounds like a waste of time. And guess what? They didn't dispute that at all. They responded to the message, but they didn't dispute the fact that that would waste my time. And see, time. Have you ever heard the phrase, time is money? It's true. Because any time you spend not making money is time you spend losing money. There was also a movie, a hit movie, about how time is money. And when I say hit movie, I think no one liked it. But the currency of the world becomes time. And it's really kind of stupid, but whatever. The concept wasn't horrible. Everything I saw, I never watched the movie, but everything I saw in trailers was just kind of like, I don't know about that. Actually, you know what? The concept is stupid. But they could have ran with it, I think. Then again, I'm basing it off advertisement. I mean, ads tend to actually not be very good lately. They tend to make things look very different than what they are. Baby Driver, for instance. Baby Driver is a fantastic movie, but the advertisements wouldn't do it the same justice. Oh. See, if I like a drawing enough, I'll do this thing where I give it thicker outlines, but only on certain parts. But I have to like it enough to do that. Adam. May you tell us what graphics card you have? I have whatever default graphics card came in my HP desktop. I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff. I don't play games on the computer, so that's part of why. And when I do, they're usually not the kind of games you'd probably be playing. Like City Simulation Game 3, for example, or Civilization 5. Those are the computer games I play. Everything else is on console, because you know what? I like consoles. I'll never not like consoles. I don't know why that is. Especially the PlayStation. Ooh boy, that's such a good one. Highly recommend the PlayStation 4 or the Nintendo Switch. Would I recommend the Wii U? No. I wouldn't have, even like whenever it was the only thing out. Because guess what? There was nothing for it ever. But I love Nintendo. Let's see. How much are your commissions usually? About 25 bucks. Yeah, 25. This one's 25 bucks. How much does Disney pay you per thumbnail? We run a special deal, but it's 20. It's 20 bucks for that. But that would normally be more. But because he's my pal, I run him a deal. And if he makes more money off his videos, I get paid more. So don't ad block him. And make sure you watch his stuff. Also, if you're curious about this game I keep talking about, if you have a Nintendo DS, not even a 3DS, if you have a DS or anything up, you can play it. It's called Mega Man ZX. It's worth trying, but it's very hard. Wait, you got already pre-built computer that can run these games like GTA 5? No, it was more like 600 bucks. It was 800, but I got $200 off. It's also, it's like an office computer. It's not anything special at all. I didn't want to drop a ton of money on it. All I wanted was to be able to draw. I have GTA 5 and it does run. Just gotta keep in mind, things get better. Here's the thing though. Since this isn't a $1,000 computer, in about a year it's gonna be outdated. In fact, it probably already is outdated. And I don't give a single one. As long as it runs as smoothly as it is right now, I don't think I'll ever need another. I mean, I will need another, but I won't need another. I'll want another. That's more what I should say. Let's see. I don't have my glasses on, but I don't need them whenever things are close. I only realized that though because I looked away from the screen and everything was a little smudgy. This hand's broken. Alright, let's find out where this hand would actually be. I don't know how I can fix that actually. I'm gonna break this down real quick because there's something wrong. So, shoulder, elbow can actually be down here, meaning the arm would go up to here-ish, meaning the hand would go out like this. The fingers would come in like so. Here, let's get a thumb. Thumb could be up like that. Fingers like this. With the front one being up here, the others being back here. Because of the angle they have to be at. So look, I just broke down my own drawing and found out how to fix it. I'm sitting here with a laptop that was $1,350, but I bought it when it was $850, and I can play GTA 5 on normal graphics. Dude, I can play GTA 5 with like low graphics and get like 30 frames per second. That's about it. That's where I sit. It's like 30 frames per second. I can't run like anything at 60. Not anything like that. Not that intense. Other things, yeah. Speaking of which, Mega Man games always have run at like 60 frames per second because they're good. Like Mega Man X runs at 60. That's on the Super Nintendo. That was like a million years ago. I missed what just came up on screen. I'm sorry. Let me open up my... Oh my gosh, hang on. I don't have my alert system up, so let me turn that on real quick. That way someone's name can get put up where it belongs. Somebody on Earth, why didn't you tell me it wasn't updating? I forgot how much I even get from that dollar. Whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. G German DHPO2. What a name. Let's replay it so that I can see it and go, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! It's I don't know how to pronounce that. Thank you! There we go. Somebody on Earth, look at you. You're intruding. Oh yeah, see ya. I didn't see that you must get off. Bye. Oh, no. Those GTA videos from way back, that was all on the Xbox. That was a while ago. I now have GTA on the PC, but those are all on the Xbox. Because like I said, I use consoles. Alright, let's try to correct this now. Troubleshooting as always. Let me try to see if I can fix that now. Gosh darn it with your long name. I'll just make it really small. Sorry, I don't have the... I don't want to go and like open all the settings, so I'm just gonna make you small for a bit. Oh, no wonder I can't pronounce it. It's Norwegian. You freaks with your crazy names. If it's actually Norwegian, that is. Then again, maybe you're just lying to me. Here's the thing, I wouldn't be able to tell. So, except for the HP, yeah, okay, that seems about right. Let's see then. So, is it German? Or is it just Yermun? Or Yermun? Yermun? That's what I would assume. I'm probably wrong. But that's my guess. I'm gonna assume the yes sound is in there though. What's your dream PC or console? The Nintendo Switch. That's just a better version of that, even though it's already really good. Like, I guess anything can always be improved, so... The Nintendo Switch. One that can fit in your pocket and then unfold and become just a full-out Switch. Like something that can shrink where it doesn't make sense and grow as you need it. It can become its own TV. Like, I don't know. It's really probably it. For PC, something that works and doesn't stop working. Because see, PCs inevitably always stop working. Even if you build your own, it will stop in like many years. If you don't keep it up to date, it will stop working. I like the placement of the mug right now, though. Let's see how I can make this so that it matches better. Alright, here, I think this'll about do. Alright, let's try that. I'm gonna have to redo the hand, but I'm fine with that. I'm gonna look at the chat in a second. I haven't looked in a bit. It's only $395 though. You may buy after 3 months of saving. What are you talking about? The Switch? I have the Switch. That's the thing. The Switch is not $395. The Switch is $300. If that's what you're talking about. The Switch is exactly $300. It might even be a little less now, but I doubt it. But it's $300 plus $60 if you want a game. Maybe $50. Sometimes $50. Sometimes $40. Sometimes $20 even. For example, Sonic Mania is a $20 game, and it's pretty dang good. Especially for a Sonic game. You wouldn't think... I don't know, Sonic games have a reputation to hold up of being really awful, but this one's just kind of really good. Like, even the old classic Sonic games like this aren't very good, but this one is. It's because it was made by people that loved it. Knew what they wanted. Knew what they wanted it to be. This is starting to look like a mess. It's because it is. And I'm working on it. It's because I found out my hand was like too wrong for me to excuse. So I had to fix it. And you know what? Again, if I didn't like this drawing, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just let it stay wrong. Switch is really good though. PS4 is a really good console, just because it has a lot of really nice games. Oh, what I heard is that you want it, not that you have it. Yeah, here's the thing, it's my dream console and I have it. We have Czech crowns. So $1 is 24 pounds. Huh. Yeah, it's quite a lot more. I don't think it's region locked, so you know what? Just visit America, buy it for 300 bucks. Spend like $1,000 visiting, spend a couple $1,000 visiting America, and go to a store, buy the Switch for only 300 bucks, and then go home and be like, wow, I spent a ton more money than I should have, but at least I had a good experience. Hey, just stopping by. Yo, welcome Elot Boy, Ethan Howard, in the his house. We're doing some drawing. Check this out. This is what we got so far. And that, I drew a little arm to help me figure out how to do this stupid hand. And it's significantly better already. See, if you're just gonna stop by like that, tell me. That way I know, like, oh, this person came by just to say hey and then left. That's nice. But a lot of people just come by and say, Adam, you're so cool, and then leave. Like right at the beginning of the stream, and that's obnoxious. This right here is A-okay. Also, why am I the only one saying something in chat? I feel like I'm annoying. No, you're not annoying. Hang on though, I will be back. I'll leave you with the music. Oh, let me write AFK on screen. I have lunch waiting. Well, let me keep reading this real quick though. I wish to fly to America sometime. Yeah, I mean, as a person that lives there, there are parts of it that are really cool. I would actually recommend the not city parts. I'll tell you more about it when I get back, if you remind me. Yo, we're gonna take a lunch break. So what I was saying, the parts of America, there's a lot that are worth visiting. Yeah, the city parts are cool, like, you know, New York, Washington, D.C., L.A., those are like must-sees if you plan on visiting America specifically. But if you want to see a really cool environment, check out New Mexico, Arizona, and Utah, and specifically the National Park Zion. It is so fantastic. There's nothing quite like it in the world. It's just kind of its own thing. So we're having a lunch break now. I'll zoom out so that anyone joining in can see what I've done. Color's coming soon. As soon as I finish figuring out this hand. This is gonna be really nice. I really like this one. But yeah, a lot of people are probably like me. Whenever I tune into a stream, I don't usually comment. I just kind of listen in. I do comment sometimes, but not too often. That's probably what's going on there. Where you go to, Adam? In the world. I don't know exactly what you're asking. If you're asking where I grew up, it's Texas in the United States. Is it safe sending links? I would like to show you something, but even still, no. Because if you send a link, it's just gonna get instantly removed by my bots. You can tell me what to search to find a picture. Wherever you're from, it probably has an environment like nothing else in the world too. Like Iceland, for example. There's nothing quite like Iceland. I haven't been there, but I've seen pictures of that. The place I was telling you to go to here in America, though, nothing like it, and I've been there, and it's really interesting and really cool.
Hello.
Oh, hello there. I was wondering if anyone was gonna catch on and find out.
Well, I did.
I'm in the middle of a live stream, and now... So, this is that thing I was talking about earlier that I said may be a bad idea or maybe a good idea in my stream. I don't know yet.
Oh wait, so I'm gonna be in this stream.
You're in it right now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, ain't that something?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna go awkwardly.
Wait. What was that?
I said I'm gonna go, maybe.
You're gonna
I don't
go
know.
then?
I mean, I didn't even know there was a stream.
I was,
YouTube
I did
doesn't
this,
notify me anymore.
So at the beginning of the stream, I was having trouble actually, like, talking to myself. So, I was, I did this just to see if anyone would join, and then I forgot about it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you to your stream then.
It's perfectly fine being here if you want.
No, it's alright, I don't really like being recorded, so...
Alright.
Have fun.
Alright, see ya.
Yeah.
Wasn't that fun? Let's turn this down again. I turned it up so you could hear him. But I don't want the music to overpower me. It's uploaded on control. You know Boku no Pico? It's like dolls they're selling. I don't know. Let me look it up. Boku no Pico. No Pico. It's a meme. Alright, let me... Seems like a mess. Boku no Pico is a show, apparently. And there's a meme based around it. Okay, I guess I won't do it. All I know is it's a series. Whatever it is. Look, it's my self-advertisement. How'd that get there while I was eating? No one knows. Did I mention that I really do like I really do like the way this is turning out? And once there's color in it, it's gonna look really good. That's the thing, I've actually been capable of drawing lately. Sometimes I get into these, like, I don't know. I get to where I can't draw anything that I want to draw. But, this actually worked out, like, perfectly. I don't think that's the worst thing ever made by Japanese people ever. I mean, based on what you said, doesn't sound like it. Now, there are some horrific things they've made. There's some horrific things that are really funny, though. I have this one thing I used to send to Dizzy all the time. Some dude took off his shirt and started thrusting violently into the air, screaming Yahoo! In some weird Japanese thing, and it was really good. What would I think is the worst thing they've made, though? Now I'm thinking about it. Thing is, I don't know too much about what they make. Because I'm not a weeb. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I get the idea. Based on the images I saw, it seems like that too. I mean, there's a lot of that stuff where it's like all the girls, but with like fox ears and foxtails, and I think that's disgusting. So I mean, there's that. Especially because that means that they have ears on the top of their head. Ugh. Horrific. Truly terrifying. The answer to that, as to why I'm normal here but weird there, is because I'm working here, and over there I'm screaming, having a grand old time playing a character. This is closer to what it would actually be like if you wanted to have a conversation with me. In fact, we're having a conversation right now. It's called Nako. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like, I don't know, they took animation from us. So the French in the United States invented animation at like the exact same time. And when the French, actually, funny thing, the word anime is actually a French word. It's not Japanese. The French word for animation is Disney anime. But the Japanese took animation, and they made it everything. Would be better on Discord or something. My fingers hurt. I don't know. I'm not changing anything right now. I'm sitting here eating, and then I'm gonna get back to work. I'd rather chat through the text because I don't want to hear another voice. Because, oh boy, voices, they scare me. But, what was I just saying? I was going off about something. Oh, yeah. So, whereas America kind of, they went on and they did less animation and did more movie stuff afterwards, the French took animation and made it their everything. Did I say the French? I meant the Japanese. The Japanese went and took animation and made it like everything that they do. So if you're in Japan, you'll see like little cartoon characters and little anime characters everywhere. And it's because they're really into that. And I appreciate it. I think we should have little cartoon characters representative of everything, but we don't. But it's neat. Actually, funny thing. Actually, I don't know. Not worth saying. Never mind. What land would you like to see? What land? Oh, what? Okay, I know what you mean. I'd like to go to Iceland. That's a place I'm really interested in seeing. It's an environment I've never been to before. I've been to a good handful of places, but Iceland is not one of them. I am interested in going to either East China, or not East China, but like China in general, or Japan, just like the eastern side of the world, because that is also an environment I've never been in. I'm not so interested in Malaysia. Malaysia's a little gross and sticky from what I see. I'm not as interested in Australia. And I'd rather wait until India becomes a better place to go there. But I am interested in that too. It's a gross place right now. So there's your answer. Either Iceland or like the eastern side of the world, which would be China, Japan, that kind of area. Nothing like it. And then third in line would be France. I've never been to France. Or the fjords of Norway. The fjords of Norway, there's nothing like that either. I want to go to places where there's nothing else like it. Yeah, see, somewhere that isn't Europe, like a European country. Because there's nothing like it. Like, the European countries, they're all kind of the same in terms of, like, architecture and the way that everything's laid out. But then you go to some place like China, and it's completely different. Like, even the architecture is just miles different from anything. I'm sorry. Hang on. Kilometers different from anything that you see in a European country. It's a million times more interesting. They have all kind of curves and like different designs and patterns everywhere. Meanwhile, here we have straight lines and bricks. Shaka, brother. Yeah! What up, Jonah Warnicka? Who's Jonah Warnicka? Why they call me brother? I should stop eating lunch and I should get back to work. But I wanna eat lunch. You cod, KOD. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I get the sense that English isn't your first language with the way that you phrase everything. Like, you say some things right, but it's, sometimes you say things like that I don't understand at all. Like, you said, what land would you like to travel to? We would usually just say, like, what country or what place. What land is correct, though, but it's also just not the way people usually say it. What do I hear? European countries are the same? Blasphemy. Did I say they're the same? I said they're very similar. And when I say European countries, I don't mean countries in Europe. I mean countries that, like, come from Europe. So, like, the United States as well. Very samey. Same idea, at least. I'm done eating, by the way. I'm about to get back to work. Fastest way to earn cash. Go to a small YouTuber's channel. Ask him if he wants channel art. 50 cents per thumbnail. He can give you that money as gift cards if you don't have... what? You give him 75 cents per thumbnail. I'll give you music that I made. Copyright. What is happening? I was just reading something. I have no clue what else was me. You are 100% Danish. Well, nice. No wonder you're a Viking. And I thought Vikings only lived in Minnesota. There's a joke that probably flew over everyone's head because it flew over mine too. I don't know where it came from. It was pretty good. And no one's gonna laugh at it. Alright, back to work! Oh wait, let's get this AFK business out of here. What are you doing? What's going on? Everything looks weird. Why does everything look weird? Everything's normal, but it just looks funky. It all looks lower quality. Basically, Europe sucks. I would like to move somewhere else. But I still have to wait 2 more years to get a job and move somewhere. To Prague. I don't know what that is. Is that a country? I've never heard of that one. That's very interesting. Or maybe this is what your country calls it. Prague. Capital, largest city of the Czech Republic. Okay, so it's a capital. That's very strange. Yeah, see, it's very pixelated before. I mean now, but it wasn't earlier. So you're seeing that too then. It's not actually pixelated, because if I get it at the right, like, zoom, it doesn't look pixelated at all. But for some reason, while I'm working on it right now, it does. Like, there was a time a second ago where it was fine. I don't know why. Whatever, we're gonna have to roll with it. Like, because it's not actually... If I were to save this, I'm sure it wouldn't be pixelated anymore. Let's open it back up and see what happens. Oh, hey, I forgot about the sombrero hat thing. Or the smiley face sombrero thing. Let's open that back up. Okay, it's good now. See? I don't know what happened. It's all better. Yeah, the capital city of the Czech Republic. I don't know why I didn't know that. Did the capital of the Czech Republic change in the last, like, 10 years? Or am I just being an idiot? Because I knew all the... I know... let's see. I definitely know all the countries. But I also know, like, half of the capitals of the countries. Maybe less than that now. Probably don't remember as much as I should. But I definitely know a lot of the capitals, too. So the fact that I didn't know that is shocking to me. Because I try to stay educated on the world so that I don't seem like an idiot. Maybe if you have it saved before you added the AFK text. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened. No, I saved it just then. Like, it's not actually pixelated. It was just something weird that the graphics of it were doing. It's completely fixed now. This doesn't autosave though. I tried to turn on an autosave for this and it won't do it. It only autosaves when it wants to. Meaning I will lose like half my stuff every now and then if it just breaks. One, two, three, four. Yeah, we're only gonna give him 4 fingers. Cause you know why? I'm a freak like that. Let's get rid of this extra arm now. There we go. Look at that. That's much better now. The only thing that changed are terrorists. I wouldn't doubt it. Man, all the European countries are under constant fire lately. It's a real mess. It's always upsetting to hear about. I like this drawing. I like his smile. Oh man, I like whatever song this is. I haven't gotten to hear this song yet, but I really like it. Man, this is a good game. It's unfortunate that this is why Capcom stopped making Mega Man games. It's because people all say they love Mega Man games, but they don't play them. They don't play all of them at least. They play 2 of them and say, why can't more be like this? There are a ton that are like that. You just gotta actually play them. By the way, if you guys want to play Mega Man ZX, the game in which this soundtrack is from, it's on the DS, so if you have a Nintendo DS, you can go play it. Not even a 3DS, like it's on the regular one too. So if you have an old one just laying around, grab it and get this game. It's like 20 bucks or less. Though it's hard. It's very hard. That was a joke. What was the joke? I didn't turn on anything. Oh, okay. I get it. Anti-aliasing is something. That's what happened. It was a failure in the anti-aliasing. That's why it looked all pixelated. But I don't know why that failed. So all it did was just sit there for a little bit and then just stop working all of a sudden. I've never seen it do that before. My microphone's above my face, probably making me a lot quieter than I should be. Hello. Hello. You guys wanna get weird for a second? Okay, I guess you do.
Hello. Doesn't this sound good? Isn't this a pretty voice? I feel pretty. I feel pretty. Number 1.
Okay. We're back to work. I never heard this song yet either. This game had a lot more piano sounds than Mega Man games previously had. But it also had a lot more humans, so it makes sense. Like, the main character in this one is actually human, but with a robot wrapped around them. But like a conscious one. It's weird. It works though. Also, it's the first Mega Man game, as far as I'm aware, where you can pick the gender of your Mega Man. It doesn't really change too much, but it does have an effect on the game. Let's see. Alright, now we're at the point where we can start to color. The moment you've all been waiting for. Whoops. Turn on follow adjacent pixel. That's a small hand. Yeah, it is. But it's his hand, so it's good. Who's my one viewer on Twitch right now? Oh, that's probably whoever it was that joined a while ago, Jonah Warnicka. Yeah, we'll just roll this. Expand selected area. I don't remember the names of the 2 Steps from Hell songs I knew. Yeah, I don't remember any of them anymore. It does kind of have that kind of sound to it, though. Like, this could be a, could be just like a very default sound that, like, people will use in the background of their videos. Oh, come on, don't give me that transparent nonsense. Here we go. Oh, I did something I don't usually do, actually. No wonder I was confused on my process. My microphone's in the way, my computer's too, or my screen's too far away, and I just figured out why. No wonder everything feels wrong. Here we go. I don't know. Microphone's still in the way. I don't know what I did to mess that up, but now I feel like everything's in the way all of a sudden. Here we go. Maybe not that. Maybe yes. This is a good song. Like, for what the game is. Oh, whoops, I made a mistake. Ah, man, I keep making mistakes left and right. Here we go. Forgot to put this on a different layer. There we go. I need a bigger brush. Here we go. Ooh, I like this one too. Are we on we're on the same soundtrack. I can't wait till I get to hear this. Like, what's been playing lately. Ooh. Man. The more I listen to this, like, the stuff that keeps getting me excited about this, the more upset I am that they don't make these games anymore. The sequel to this one was the last one they ever made, and they're not gonna make any more, I bet. Or if they do, it won't be for another, like, 5 years, and then they'll make, like... They'll make a, it'll be basically just a remake of the first one. And it'll be called Mega Man Mania. So his jacket's supposed to just kind of be black, but let's see if we can make it a little more fun than that. I like this song. Let's see what tint of what color would make this more fun. I think this will be it. I think this is the one I'm gonna roll with. It's gonna make it a tad purple. But, so here's a little art lesson for all of you. You don't want just gray and black and all that, right? You never want just black to be a color that you use. Always make it a little something else. Add a little some other color to it, especially when you shade. When you shade, you should never just scroll up and down on black or white. You should always move the color wheel a little. So, for example, if you want to make a highlight to this, you scroll it up a little on the red side, and then if you want to make a shadow for this, you scroll it down to the blue side a little, and it makes it look better. So see, there would be the shadow, there would be the regular, and there would be the highlight. And you'll see me do more of that later as we get a little further into this. This is a pretty good one too. The song, I mean. Cause like you can still perceive this as black, even though it's not really black. Also keep in mind, what is it, like the trees in Simpson are blue in The Simpsons? Like their skin's all yellow, trees are blue, the sky's like pink or something. Maybe the sky's just blue, I don't know. Either way though, it's that idea. I never really watched The Simpsons. I never really cared. Let's move on to a different part, and then we'll go and do more advanced shading on everything later. Right now, let's get the hair and the inside of the mouth. And we'll get that zipper later. Okay, hair and mouth. This is a really intense, cool song. Oh, Mankind would like this one, I bet. Because I really like it. His hair is very light. Yeah, actually, it's actually quite like that. Oh, whoops, I forgot to expand my selection. Yeah, I did it with the others. Check that out. It turned out just as well as I thought it, or I hoped it would. Let's see. I'm getting a little more boring. I can hear it in my own voice. I'm just kind of like, what now? Eyes, teeth, mug. But like the whole mug. Yeah, the entire mug. Like, we're gonna get that Saturn off of there because it's not supposed to be there anymore. Expand selection. Whoops. Undo that. Select that too. And that. Now expand selection again. Huh. We'll set that all to a little off-white. That way I know it's there. I forgot to do something. It's what I do whenever I color. Oh my, tinnitus. I always make the background gray or a different color because it makes it easier to see what colors I'm putting down. especially if I'm working with anything that's white. And off with you. My brain just broke. I forgot what I was doing. Shading. We're shading right now. Let's go ahead and get to work on the jacket first. So now we're at the point where I'm gonna actually start putting down like highlights and shadows and stuff like that. And remember when I said the lining was gonna take forever, but the colors were gonna come on really quickly? It still holds true, doesn't it? The colors are on there already. They came by pretty dang quickly. Hopefully he likes the way it's gonna look. Because it's not super black in the way that it probably should be. It does kind of have more of a purple look to it, but I'm sure that'll be fine. The point was to add color to it, because whenever you work with anything that's just black, you don't want it to just be black. At least not whenever it's the main thing. Because if you do, then, well, it kind of gets a little boring looking. So you add color to it. You make it not black, but you make it seem black. What should I do? Work on my animations or watch Anarchy of Adam? Both at the same time. You listen to me while you work on animation. That's what I do whenever I go to art streams usually. And then every now and then I tune in and see what's actually happening. Because believe it or not, I also like to watch art streams. But I usually just listen while I do other stuff. Because I like to listen to people. I need background noise to work. That's why we have music. But a lot of times I don't really like turning on music. So I just kind of have videos or something playing in the background. Let's get dark stuff now. Let's get darker than that. This should help imply that it's black more. I feel like this is looped. Because I've heard this song already. Maybe it's used twice. It's a little different. It's a different version of it. There's a problem right there. We'll get to that. After eating lunch, my my throat has been sticky. Very weird way to put it, but a very true way to put it. I've had more gravel in my voice. This sounds like credit music almost. Maybe it is. Looks like it has a tone to it that, like, you're finished. Whoa. Hey, we got more viewers than we've had recently. Like in the last, like, 30 minutes. And 2 of them on Twitch. Sweet. To the YouTube viewers that can, by the way. The reason I stream on both is because I know some people can't. But to those that can, it'd be better for me if you were on Twitch. I want to be able to get to the point where I can have people subscribe to me on Twitch. That way, I have an idea for a stream I want to do. I want us as a stream to design an emote that we can use on Twitch. But I don't have emotes unlocked yet. But once I get to that point, that'll be pretty neat, I think. I think you should get one emote whenever you follow. Like, not just subscription. There should be a follow emote. I think that would help. We got another viewer. I want to work with the hair first. It was very light hair. It actually looks really nice. Let's start with like a base cover for the shading. Music for this game is really nice. The stuff that was playing like a couple minutes ago was really good. Like really intense stuff that was playing. This soundtrack's about to come to an end, by the way. What's under his hood? There's nothing under his hood. What are you oh, if you're talking about this thing, that's a zipper. Zipped all the way up. And actually, I should work on... I forgot I need to actually fix something with that. There we go. Problem solved. Actually. I didn't actually put the zipper on any layer. Same layer as that. Which is the same layer as the hair. When I make silver colors, I always start with a light blue. Yo, what up, Kidler? I just thought I'd say your name. I saw it. Kidler, the kitty diddler. Oh, shouldn't say that. But I did. Someday my streams won't be so chill, and I'll throw out things like that more often. I'll be louder. In fact, whenever I'm playing games, it's usually a little more like that. But I'm still usually relaxed. Huh. Kidler the kitty fiddler. Boy. I like the word diddle a little more. It's looking pretty good. Starting to get real nice looking. I made my rat pet clothes from sock and put her into it. It was because she's after surgery and she was still scratching the place. So after surgery she kept scratching about, so you had to make clothes out of a sock. Yeah.
If I miss 3 days of school, what day? Thursday, Friday, and Tuesday, am I gonna have a lot of work and be behind?
Yeah.
What stupid idiot decided to do that?
Do what? What are you talking about? Destiny, wait, come back.
I can't go to Cancun.
Because you're afraid you're gonna be behind?
Yeah, I'm gonna be behind, and I have cheer. I'm not supposed to miss more than 2 days of cheer a year. March of cheer.
I mean, in terms of falling behind, since it's the beginning of the year, you probably won't miss much, especially because it's your freshman year. And even then, you can catch up. I know you can. You just gotta try. Because I missed like 5 days, and I was able to catch up, and that was with like super astronomy classes and AP art, which was the hardest class I've ever taken.
I guess I'll figure it out.
Oh, I don't want to see this. This isn't what I want. And that would be the snipe who just walked in and complained for like 5 seconds and got right out, which was nice. I want to hear the. Oh my gosh! We got a follower. Someone, Kidler, join the club. Welcome to the club. Let me find another soundtrack. I'm actually gonna go to the sequel to that one soundtrack. I want to hear it. At least some of it. If I can find it. But I bet with this one not selling very well, I bet the sequel didn't sell very well either. A lot of it's because it looks different too. People don't like things that are different. It looks very different from the other Mega Mans. Well, not that different from Zero though. It looks about the same as Mega Man Zero. A lot of people like Zero from what I know. Is this just one song extended? Or is this the soundtrack? I think it's just one song extended for like an hour. I can't find it. So we'll roll with this. I can't find one that's just one. At least it starts immediately. Alright, let's go back to the chat and see what's up. She cannot scratch it. Yeah, so the sock kept her from scratching where she had surgery. What is this? Really? They have... Ew. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want them having lyrics in my Mega Man. This one's probably okay though. They probably only have it for the one song. I would hope. Ooh. Ooh. That sounded like weeb music. I don't want weeb music. Good gosh, don't tell me. Oh dear. Do they do that on all of them? Really? This one seems clear. Okay, this one's clear. Okay. Oh gosh. Oh, they did that twice on me. I think we're clear. I think we're good. I don't like the design for the main character in this one as much, but I'm not gonna argue. I bet the gameplay's fun. That's what matters most of all. Back to the chat. You hear Megumin? Megan Man? Megan! Megan! Yeah, I did the hair already. Let's move on to the next piece of this puzzle. which is figuring out how skin works, which is like the hardest part for me to color for some reason. You'd think after doing it a bunch, you'd get a lot better, and yes, I have gotten better, but I still don't know how it works. Skin's weird. Oh boy, streaming sure takes it out of you. If the views drop a ton, I'll probably end it after I finish this one. If not, then I might do some work for something I owe Harrius. This Picute was forcing me to make coffee for like hour already, and I'm going for it. Give me 5 minutes XD. Okay. Sorry, I almost threw up. Not really though. I just said that. I don't know why either. I'm having trouble seeing exactly what I'm doing here right now. You seem like such a pro gamer, by the way. Well, I'm not. I'm really bad at games, but I'm good at Mega Man, which is strange because no one's good at Mega Man. Same way like Dark Souls is very hard, so is Mega Man. And I'm good at Mega Man. Mega Man's so fun to get good at too. Cause it feels so good. I'm constantly trying to get to the point where I can say I've played every Mega Man game. I'm not too far off. I have the classic games, and then Mega Man X1 and 2 I own, but the others are so expensive. But I own a collection, so it's fine. So I have those too. I've played a lot of them. I haven't actually beaten all of them though. I haven't played any Mega Man Zero game, and I want to. I have to get my Game Boy SP back from my brother, and he's like a million years away. He lives like 5 hours out in one direction. I don't want to go out there and get it. I want him to come bring it to me. Because he took it. He took it just like, hey, you don't use this, right? I was like, you know what? You can use it for now, but when I ask for it back, I'm going to need it back. Now I want it back. But it's not such a huge deal. I'll tell him about it another time. I'll be like, hey, remember that? You should do that. Next time you're around. The problem is I also keep forgetting to remind him, and he keeps forgetting to bring it whenever he comes around. But if I have that, then I can get all the Mega Man Zero games, which I could also just get on Virtual Console for the Wii U, which I thought about doing. What I don't understand is why in the world is it not on the Virtual Console for the 3DS? It's stupid. It should be there, because it is a mobile game after all. I also thought about getting the Mega Man Zero collection for the DS, which would solve like a lot of my problems. The thing is, I want to own each physical copy of each game too. Like, I own the original copy of Mega Man 3, Mega Man X, and Mega Man X2. And Mega Man ZX now. And soon to be ZX Advent. Which is the music that we're listening to right now. What color is this guy's eyes? I think they're blue. But I'm not sure. I can't tell with the picture, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on the Stay Coffee thing on the mug. So I forgot he wants Stay Coffee written on the mug. Everyone having a grand old time this stream? I sure am. I sure am not pretending like I'm having a good time. You should have the mug have writing on it. Yeah. And that's what I'm working on right now. I guess he said that like 2 minutes ago, but I just saw it. A little large, this text is. A, Y. Y is gonna be almost off. Yeah, you know what? Let's try again, but smaller. I like how relaxed his face looks. He looks so happy to be drinking this coffee. Like, so just satisfied with the world. And that's why I like it so much. I think the text is just gonna be straight black, so... Well, it's gonna be kind of gray. That'll make it better. I think I can gray it out after I fill it in anyway. We'll see how that looks. Yeah, okay, we're just going to extend that to if I want to do that. I'm just trying to straighten out the bottoms here, so you'll see exactly what I do in a second. It's very silly, right? Well, I didn't expect so much to be left over. There we go. Coffee. I was watching a stream, someone who was talking about they're like a real big Mega fan, right? A Mega Man fan. And I asked, "Have you played this Mega Man game?" And the guy's like, "Yes. As a matter of fact, I've played every single one. I get even all the way down to like the weird spin-offs and the weird soccer game that came out." It was like, "Oh my gosh, you really are a Mega Man fan. You're like a real one. You're what I want to be for it." So I've liked every Mega Man game I've played. I just haven't gotten. I don't own all of them, so I can't play all of them. I was like, oh my gosh, that's wow. It's very rare that someone actually has played all of them and says that they're a fan. So that was really neat. And that was like just the other day. Like Saturday, whenever that happened. Is there gonna be enough space for the Y? The Y's going a little off, but that's fine. It's okay if it does, because it's curved. It's a curved mug. Why don't you write Bon Appetit? Sans fan will go ham on this one. Sans fans? No. I was still reading in French, so I said sans fan. I'm a cup. Yeah, not happening. Why don't I just write it in Comic Sans? Wouldn't it be funny if a skeleton was named after a font that no one liked? My government professor, he's a little out of touch with things. He typed out all his exams in Comic Sans, which was pretty funny, but kind of ridiculous at the same time. His exams are also all really easy, and oh boy, this is very, very unexpected. Coffee has 2 Fs, right? Well, either way it does now. Dude, there's like 2-minute delay in the chat and stream. I feel like an idiot when I ask the why. Oh, yeah, there's always a delay, and I think that's part of me doing the double stream thing. I'm not totally sure why it gets so bad, but I think that's a huge part of it. I'll try to fix it. I forgot to fix it this time. But if I can't fix it, then the only fix would be to not stream both YouTube and Twitch. In which case, I know you were talking about Sans from Undertale. It's, I don't know, I was just saying a thing. But, yeah, the only solution, if I can't find a way to fix it, would be just to stop streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, in which case I'll just stream on Twitch. And I'm sure there's some people that, I mean, if I did that, just I wouldn't have as many views total. And the big thing is oh, that turned out just as well as I wanted. Sweet! But yeah, the big thing about that is I just want to make sure that it just gets seen, that someone's there to watch. So wait a second. The skin layer actually is over that one. Which one has the coffee? This layer. Okay. This is a good song. I didn't know you're on Twitch too. Oh yeah. And stream on both. Twitch is better, and someday I'm gonna only stream on Twitch, so it's worth switching now. The reason I stream on both right now is to get enough people on both. Or I mean to get people to move over to Twitch before I start only doing Twitch. Make sure you set it to notify you. Even though I'll always post my link on Twitter, just make sure you get notifications for my streams if you want to actually catch them all. Look at this. Whoa, look at this mug. And yeah, if you follow me on Twitch, a little alert comes up. An animated alert that I made. And your name gets to get put on screen as the most recent follower. Definitely worth staying on Twitch. Another thing is, the YouTube ones, like what am I trying to say? The YouTube stream. Oh yeah, there's much less of a delay on Twitch, by the way. That's another thing. I don't know what that's all about, but there's less of a delay on Twitch. But also, the YouTube stream acts as an alert for people that don't get Twitch alerts for some reason. So I'm hoping that oh my gosh, it happened! Yeah, Clocky, you joined the club. But what am I trying to say? My brain's breaking right now. Oh yeah. Like I follow some people on Twitch, and the ones I see the most are the people that stream both Twitch and YouTube, because I get the YouTube notification first. And I'm like, oh hey. And then I go and check, and then I go to their Twitch and watch on Twitch. So I don't know. That's why I do both. It's mainly just about getting as many people to see as possible, because that's the reason I do it. It's because I want it to be seen, obviously. Which layer is that on? Zipper's on the hair layer. Let me see the Twitch follow thing. Yeah, it showed up. I was looking at that late. Love you, dude. See ya, says Kidler. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. See ya. A little late on that. Let's actually make the cup a little darker, the entire cup. The cup's on this layer. Let's make the whole cup a little darker. I think in doing that, we'll have a better effect whenever I make it lighter in places, darker in some. For example, let's get it darker again. Why am I the only viewer on YouTube? Because everyone else is on Twitch. Eventually, there will be very, very few viewers on YouTube and a lot on Twitch, and then I'll just only start streaming on Twitch because there's going to be more viewers on Twitch. There's also just not that many viewers right now. This usually starts to happen later into the stream. We get to a point where we stick at about 3 viewers all the way until I end it. Though, that happened a long time ago, this stream, and then someone else showed up. I don't know how to host. I don't know how it works. I don't worry about it. Hosting is like retweeting, but on Twitch. So you're just sharing my stream with others. Which actually, good question. If someone hosts me, will I actually see the chat that's being hosted? I don't know how that works. Never thought about that. Never thought about that. There we go. Look at that. This mug has some shine to it. Some shine and shimmer going on. That's a mug. I mean, it's like retweets. Even if no one follows, it always feels good to see that someone retweeted you. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about hosting. It's a confusing little thing. I like this song. Oh my gosh! Someone join the club. Gabe, let me read that again, but in better writing. Gabe Dubs. Yo, what up, Gabe? Gabriel Dublazio. Gabriel. What am I looking at? Restream chat. Always nice to see follows happen, even this late in the stream. Because like I say, usually people start leaving at some point. Did I ever get a reply on what color the eyes should be? If not, I'll just start working on the background. Oh my gosh! Ollie? Well, welcome, Ollie. Ollie K. Saw your name before. Now you followed. Congratulations, Doc. Ollie. I gotta check Twitter. I gotta see if I got a message. I didn't. I'm gonna try to look at the eyes and find out. I think they're gonna be blue, but I just have no idea. I can't tell from the picture very well. I think... I don't know. Make the eye more of a white color than the skin color. Well, yeah, no, the eyes aren't gonna be that color. That's just what they are right now. It's like a filler. I'm not gonna leave them at the skin color. Because I think they're gonna be blue, I'm gonna go ahead and make them blue. But I'm only gonna make them blue like that. I'm not gonna go into more detail until later. And while I wait for later to happen, I'm gonna work on the background. And some people don't need a background, some people just want this. And that way they can put their own thing on it. But I'm gonna put a background anyway because some people don't know how to put in their own background. Let's see. Who's sleepy? Me? I said, did I yawn? I don't yawn. It's a lie. You've been fed lies by your government. There's no gold behind our money. We need to figure out how to do this. There's no gold behind your money. Bilderberg corporations. I saw black helicopters coming for me. And I ran away and I screamed. I said, oh no, it's happening, it's real. And you looked at me with terrified, scared eyes and you said, this is real life, I'm gonna die, isn't it? This is it, this is when it happens. And I said, don't you fear. Don't fear one bit. I have a solution, I have a plan. He said, what's that plan? What is it, Doc? And I said, don't you worry. All will be revealed in time. And I shot you in the brain and you woke up and you were in a hospital bed with no bullet wound. No one knew what happened. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hosted. Well, yeah, the host and subscribe, I think, don't have their own actual animation. Only donation and follows do, because I didn't expect to ever get hosted by anyone. And subscriptions, I can't get them yet. But as soon as I can, they'll all have their own unique animation. Until then, that one's not my own. I didn't make that. I got hosted with one viewer. The Bilderberg Corporation. What was I going on about? I forgot. I gotta respond to a message. I'm sorry, were we talking about some sort of conspiracy theory mumbo jumbo? I think I just got mentally lost for a second. What? am I doing on the background here? I can't think. I want to make it still feel very relaxed, but I need the character to pop. See ya. You always have to go. Here's the thing about the Bilderberg Corporation. They're always there. I should make it darker. Let's see. Maybe I can have an idea. Maybe I can't. I don't know. There's no gold behind our money. Have you ever thought about that? Thought about how there's no gold behind our money? One time someone asked me, do I have a single unique thought in my head? And I said, nope, not at all. And I screamed and I ran away. And I said, hey, it's a wonderful time to... That looks spooky. This is cool. Whatever song this is really cool. What do you guys think about what I've drawn so far? I like a lot of it, but I need to fix this background still. This isn't so bad though. Maybe if I made it more red. Hey, that's better. Kinda like that. Let's see, maybe I want to change the jacket a little. Or if he wants to change the jacket, can I? Let's do some hue work. We can make it more of any color I choose. See, this is why you don't make it totally black, because then you can do this. So that's not so bad. And then I can even make it just black if I want. By adding more saturation though, I can actually make it any color I want. See, that's why it's good that I didn't make it just pure black. I just must... oh, okay. My back hurts. It happens. Ooh, I like that. I like that color. Oh, I like the way that looks. Unfortunately, this needs to look more black, but that's a really good look. Alright, let's put everything back at 0. This song here is really good, by the way. There we go. I think that's good. I can do that with anything on the screen, too. Like any different color set. Which is why I do this the way I do. For example, the skin. Do I think it's boring? Well, don't worry. It doesn't have to be just normal skin color. I can make him look like a sick person. Isn't that neat? Hey Adam, just arrived home from school. Yo, what up, Cinnabum Bums? How has it been? You in APR? You having a grand old time? This music's really good. I'm messing with some sliders here to try to see if I can find some colors I like more. Because the problem with this piece in particular is that everything's kind of the same color, which I was kind of going for, making it all sort of a... I think his skin's too yellow, but making it all kind of monotone in a way. When I was in high school, my school... Whoa, you started 2 weeks ago? That is early. My school, when I was in high school, would normally start this week. As for my sister, with the same high school, she starts next week. And I thought she was gonna start this week, but I guess not. Let's see here. I'm messing with sliders to try to make this skin a little different. Maybe I like that. I'm not too good with like finding colors I like, which is why I'm glad I can rely on these sliders. Like, again, the jacket, it's supposed to be black, but I didn't want just black, so it's kind of purple. But it also wasn't as good as I wanted it at first, so I changed some sliders, and now I like it a lot more. Tonal corrections. See what I can do with the hair then. Just for the sake of just like seeing different things. Like, look at that. That's why it's cool that you can do this. Isn't it pretty neat? And I can, look at that. He's now got completely different hair than before. Yeah, see, ending earlier, yeah, that is nice. You have the better part of summer. I think my school had a good situation when I was in it. Oh man, you have to get up at 6? Let's see, what was I saying here? This isn't permanent, by the way. I'm still messing with the hair. What was I saying? I'm sure there was something I was gonna say. Look, see, I like this hair. I like being able to mess with sliders. Make everything a little more colorful. Even if I'm not gonna keep it. I think this right here would actually be a good colorful version of what I had. Now we're like, okay. This is where I started. What was I saying? Oh yeah. My school would begin at 8:45. No, 8:15. My high school began began at 8:15 and it ended at... I'm working on a commission, and it ended at 3:30, which I guess would be 13, 14, 15:30? 15:30, I think. I think this is pretty good. Though I still like the fact that I can just do this if I want. Just make all these blasphemous colors come out. So let's see. Yeah, it's just a deeper version of... Well, I kind of like the faded look. So we're gonna leave it. But yeah, this is a commission for someone. And it's probably one of my favorite ones just because it's not dude holding something looking at camera with a smirk. It's just... the only thing I was told was, draw a man enjoying coffee. Enjoying a coffee. What is the mouth? What is the inside of the mouth layer? There it is. The inside of the mouth needs to be touched. I wanted to buy a bike after this month, but my boss told me not to go this week because there's no work to do. So I will lose about $100 just because of this 1 week. So I won't have enough money for the bike. I really wanted to get it and start going somewhere with my friends and lose some weight. I mean, but you'll still be able to get it just next month. If you just keep saving. At least as much as you can. Oh, no wonder it's weird. I'm using the blurry fingertip tool. Look, this looks like the kind of man that would enjoy coffee. I'm about done. The background, I don't know, everything kind of still needs touching. This isn't so bad. Actually, you know what? That thing that I was just doing with the sliders, let's do that on this and see what happens. I mean, why not? Ooh, this is a good idea. Not green. Suck a lot of the color out. I kind of like the relaxed look of this. So. The job is for 2 months when there's no school. I have 1 month done already. Now there's only this last month, next month of school already, and there won't be any more work for us. Is there not another way you can get money? Another job? I mean, you can always do little things. Or you can also get a cheaper bike if you can find one. Or you can run everywhere like me. Takes longer and a lot more energy. You can do it. It's a very relaxed looking piece, isn't it? don't know. I might just give it to him with no background. Oh, you know what? Here, let's find... I'm gonna find an image online here real quick. This might be good. I have an idea. I want it to not be all the same, so let's... I'm gonna see what I can do with this. I got a message. Well, you could offer it with or without a background. I mean, I usually offer it without and with. Like both. Because a lot of people like to do their own thing without it, but also, if I offer it with the background, then they will, some people don't know how to make their own background. So I'm gonna see what I can do with this. I might kind of go over it, doing my own thing, but first I'm gonna see if I can make it look cartoony on its own. Just implanting a coffee shop. You might try to add like a blurred coffee beans. We were saying that before I did this. I was already looking for smaller jobs before I got this one. Czech Republic. 1/18. As for, I mean, in the US, you can't even work until you're a certain age. Like, no one will hire you. Like, you can start working at 14, a lot of people can, but, like, even then, a lot of jobs, they just won't hire you. And then people that are 16 and can get jobs, they can only get, like, fast food jobs. They can't really do much else. So, I know. It's all about bending your knee to the man, you know? There's no... Ooh. I like that. I like adding crazy color to this coffee shop background. This might be fun. I can get jobs fast food too, but I want to be a little fat guy serving food to people. I don't think it would be very weird. Plus, you probably wouldn't be serving. They'd probably make you cook. It's a matter of they might not hire you though. The best way to lose weight, though, if that is a concern of yours, do what I do and just run in the mornings. Like, before school, I would wake up an extra hour early, which for me meant waking up at, like, 6:30, because I would normally wake up at 7:30 for school. So for you, it would be even earlier, but you can only do 30 minutes, probably. Like, that'd be better. I'd wake up an hour early and I would run. I would run outside, but then again, my neighborhood's also a fairly safe one too. So I don't know how it is where you live. But then I would also do different like workouts and stuff too on my own. It's just a matter of making yourself do that. Just tough, especially the heavier, fatter, and whatever you are, like I was. I'm still a chubby little boy, but I ain't so chubby. Okay, see, now I feel the same there too about being shy about it. And, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you know what they will think? They'll think two things probably. One, they'll think, oh boy, he's out of breath. And two, they'll think, well, I'm glad to see this person's actually, like, trying to better themselves. It's like right now, I run every day in the morning, or I didn't run today, but I run most days in the morning now. I mean, if you can make yourself keep doing it, then it won't matter. Because if they see you regularly running, then they'll be like, oh wow, he's actually dedicated to doing that. He's actually going to do this. And once you get that feeling of, okay, well they've seen me enough to know that I'm actually dedicated to doing this, then you get over that fear of being embarrassed, being seen by them trying to run. Yes, smoking is really bad. That is probably the worst thing you could do to yourself. Like, I think so at least. It's pretty dang not good. I kind of like the way this looks right now. I like the dumb coffee shop in the background. Even though I didn't draw it or anything. Might blur it. Different kind of blur. Yeah, okay, I like that. I like the blurred coffee shop background. Ooh. Heh. I'm laughing because I like the way this is turning. I mean, I'm not smoking for a week already. I'm now only vaping. There's like a 3% nicotine that is in one cigarette. And I don't know. I can't offer you any advice on not smoking because I've never smoked. But I do know that it's really bad for you, so just try to get off that as much as you can. Like, don't do it. And then get off vaping at some point too. Mainly because vaping looks really silly. In a not fun way. I've always thought vaping looks stupid. Then again, I always thought the same about smoking. So, a lot of people think it's cool. And a lot of people do it to take the edge off or get a little buzz, but it's just kind of dumb to me. I'm slowly trying to stop. Cold beef would be too risky for me, even though I was only smoking for only 5 months. I can feel that I'm breathing worse. Absolutely, it's so instant. The negative effects of it are so instant, and they affect you forever. And I don't see how people can still be like, oh yeah, it's smoking, whatever. It's the thing people do. Yeah, but it's so clearly awful, like bad for you, and yet. And like everyone says, don't smoke, it's really bad for you, and then people still smoke. I don't understand that at all. I want to know why you did it, why you started smoking. I want to know. I really just, yeah, I want to know why. Because I'm sure you've heard that too, right? Oh, it's not good for you, don't do it. I like the song. How can I add effect that? I'll just merge all these layers into one. I don't want to need the folder for that. Nope, didn't want to delete the contents of the folder, just the folder itself. Okay, but see, even then though, that's still part of it. That's still part of the I don't understand how, because you're still told, even if your friends tell you to do it and you think it's cool, it's so bad for you, it's not worth it. They always say that kind of thing. So then you still gotta wonder, why is it you still did it anyway? My friends told me to. Yeah, but everyone always says it doesn't matter. If your friends told you to jump off a bridge, would you? No. But it's cool! Yeah, and so is dying of lung cancer and not being able to breathe properly for the rest of your life. I'm not like trying to criticize you, by the way, about your life choices. I'm just kind of... I don't understand how you go about... I don't know, smoking when you've been told not to forever. By everyone ever. Now we got a shadow. I think this is good. I don't know why I like the way this looks so much. Just this shadow here. They didn't tell me it was cool. They told me once to try, and it worked for me because in our family we have a little problem that we get mad when there's a lot of people around us, like being in public. Sig always made me calm. Yeah, but I get really anxious around people. I'm very not social, and yet I'm here streaming with no problem. I'd better take pills for that than smoking. I mean, yeah, it would be a lot better. If the pills are prescribed for you, that is. Alright, see ya. We're pretty much done here anyway, so... See ya, guys. Oh man, we have 9 viewers? What's up with that? Where did they all come from? Hey, half of them are on Twitch too. That's good. Let's see, back to the pill cigarette thing. So even then, if that was supposed to make you calm, well, first of all, they gave me one to try. That's the thing too. They always say, "Oh, just one to see if you like it," and then you're always told, "Yeah, but you're supposed to say no." Just one to see if you like it. Okay, but no. You're supposed to say no. So you still said one to the just one. Or you still said okay to the just one more. Or no, not one more. Just try it once thing. It still doesn't make sense to me. You've always been told to say no, even just once. Even just once is bad. And you say it makes you calm, but... I mean, I get very anxious in public. I don't like being around a lot of people, and I'm able to stream in front of a lot of people. Yeah, but then what you do is you say, you're not really good friends because I said no, and you kept saying, oh, just do it. Even though I said no over and over again, what kind of friends would keep on? My friends would never keep going at it. I'm gonna dash. Commission looks fantastic. Good luck. We'll see you, Cinnamon. I almost called you Cinnamon. Cinnamix. Back to this. So yeah, they kept bothering you for 2 months. That's still ridiculous. And my friends would never, if they asked me to do something and I said no, they wouldn't keep asking me because they're friends and they would understand that once I say no, I mean it. They have respect enough for me to know that I mean what I say. I don't just say something and then turn my back on it. Now maybe if every time you're like, oh, I don't know, then yeah, maybe that's why. But whenever someone asks me something and I say no, they back down and they are like, okay, alright. It's a matter of having mutual respect between your friends and respecting the decisions of another. I know I already told them at the start of middle school and I didn't know them much. Now I know each other better. Yeah, but even then though, at that point, if they're already treating you like that, and they're already acting like your decisions don't matter, you should do what we say anyway, then they weren't really good friends to get to know anyway. You probably should have just found some different people. And see, now I'm criticizing your friends more than I'm criticizing you. Because, I mean, I get it, you're in middle school, you're not really, I don't know. It's easy for me to say the things I say. But still, though, I'm saying for future reference, if people aren't going to respect your decisions or the things that you say like that, don't be friends with them. Find new friends. Anyway, there's that. Where's my phone at? I dropped it somewhere. Here it is. I got an from my phone. That was like 16 minutes ago. I'll message her back. Let's do something with these eyes. I like the way this looks now. I like the background more. This little coffee shop background. Blurred out a little. Let's see. Which layer were the eyes on? They're on the hair layer. Anyway, if you actually get yourself to stop the cigarette business that you're in, like stop doing the cigarettes. How long has the stream been going? Quite a while. When I was 14, I was getting bad grades. I was even more fat than now. Teachers were jerks. I got 3 times fat. No. In school, I didn't get a single F. I don't even know how I managed to do that. So I'm trying to, yeah. I mean, you still got time to fix all that and get better, for sure. And if you stop doing cigarettes, you'll definitely notice better breathing, I'm sure. And it will also be easier to not be fat. So here's the thing, too, that will also kind of affect your physical, like, body shape and everything. Just a little thing changed, and now I want to, yeah. Stream's been going on for, I can tell you exactly how long the stream's been going. Stream's been going for 3 hours and 12 minutes. This started at just a little sketch, now it's all the way to here, and I've also been very distracted for like a good while. I haven't actually been doing anything for a bit. I think I'm done with this. Which could mean the stream, but I also have I do have something else to work on, but I'm not going to work on it here. save this. And I'll give him one with no background too. Can you draw me Toothless, please? Nope. If you donate, I can do a little sketch for you. Or if you message me and ask for an official commission of Toothless, then I can draw you Toothless, but you have to message me and also pay me like 20 bucks and I'll do full colored Toothless for you. Let's get that shadow out of here. I can, but I can't do that on stream unless I go to a different streaming service. I can go to Picardo, and then if you donate to me, I'll draw you whatever. Or again, you can also commission me. No BG. This is a good one. I really like the way this one turned out. Alright, I'm gonna send it. We'll see what he thinks. I'll ask him any changes he wants. I can change. Tell him I can change anything, as long as it's not too huge. He already said he liked the sketch, so that's good. I usually don't come to streams that are so chilly, but this one was awesome. Yeah, because we've had good music, and we get to see this whole piece go from. I'll show you what it started at in a second after I send this. I'll show you how it started and how it ended. I mean, this is how it ended, but I'll show you how it started. But first I have to send the piece to the guy that bought it. And anyone can buy it, buy like art. Tell me what you want, send me the money. Well, I'll send you a thing requesting the money. And then you send it back. Or I mean, you send the money, and then there we go. Alright. Alright. Can you say please? What's going on? I wasn't looking. What program are you using to draw? Clip Paint Studio? I think. Yeah, Clip Paint Studio. It used to have a different name, which is why I'm always like, I don't know for sure. Clip Paint Studio. But I have an older version. If you have the newer version, you get even more features. Yeah, there's actually an animation timeline in the newer versions. So the spaces are, they're not actually there. The spaces are, it's something weird that mobile does, because that's not actually on YouTube. If I look at the actual YouTube chat, the spaces aren't there. It's really weird. I don't get it. Oh, I forgot the steam from the coffee. Ah, jeez. I'll get that. Oh dear. Yeah, that'll be easy to do. But like, yeah, that's weird, right? Makes no sense. Oh wait, first let's show how this started and how it ended. Alright. So, let's turn this to white. here's how it started. This is how we started the stream today. Can you say the program again? Clip Paint Studio. I don't want to type it. But Clip with a P, Paint with a T and a P and a A-I-N-T, Studio with a stew and a D-O. So we started here today, and we ended here. And then we also added this. Yeah. Now let's get the Steam going. I mean, yeah, you can draw like anything in here. It's not too expensive either, and it's only a one-time payment program too. So like, it's really nice. The one-time payment thing is a huge deal for me. I don't know, I don't like paying for a program more than once. I don't like having a subscription program. Alright, let's do the finger drag thing here for this. I can do this. Let's see. I guess I won't be drawing anything good if I can't even draw in real life. Always start on pencil and paper, I say. Rare Talented. Goes on sale frequently too. Oh yeah. Ooh, really? I didn't know it was 35. Only 35 bucks? It's really cheap for a program like this. It's like really, really cheap for a program like this. How strong can I make this? Alright, there we go. I can do this now. Lucky I've got PC with Windows 10. What? You're saying the program costs that much? It's probably, there are different versions of the program. There are more expensive versions. And they're really not, like, super necessary. But maybe that's what it is. You just happen to see that it's more for the Mac. That doesn't make sense to make the price more for one thing than the other. Just on an economic scale, if you do that, then like there's no benefit for doing that as a company. How can I contact you? Twitter is probably the best way. Because that's the best way I'll like actually see your message. So if you do Twitter DMs, or you can email me. I have an email. It says for business inquiries. It says so on my what am I trying to say? My YouTube channel. If you go there, my email's listed there. If you email me there, we can discuss things. But I prefer Twitter DMs. I can respond to those much quicker. Sometimes it only goes on sale for specific... Oh, really? I guess that makes sense. It makes more sense than it just being cheaper on one than the other. Also, my friend Kine here also does commissions too. Keep that in mind. I guess you don't have anything to see of hers that she's actually done, but she has a Twitter at Kineapple. You go check that out. Maybe you'll see something you like, and you can message her. Just an option. Cloggy, you have to try stopping vaping. Hey, if you're doing the vaping to stop smoking, do that first. You can vape while you get off cigarettes, but then you gotta try to get off vaping too, because it's still bad for you, just in a different way. Where's my... There. You would feel a lot better. I bet. Withdrawal probably sucks. Never had to feel it. I'm not doing anything right now. Let's save this now that it has the Steam on it. Now we take off the background and do that again. We'll leave the shadow on. Yeah, let's leave the shadow on. Any way to contact me, if you're talking to me, Twitter DMs or my email, which is listed if you go to my About section on my channel. There should be my email somewhere if you click a button. You have to click a button to unhide it, but I prefer Twitter DMs. I tried to explain this a minute ago, but I don't think I did very well. Alright, I'm gonna send the updated versions. Yeah, Twitter. If you go to my Twitter, you can direct message me. I don't have to follow you or anything for it. Twitter's usually the best. Let's see. I have to open up Twitter again and try this again. Though people should only really contact me if they want to buy art. Other than that, I don't know, I probably won't want to respond much. Like I said before, I'm actually a bit of a loner. I keep myself secluded. Hence why after only a couple hours of streaming and talking, I start to get a little about everything. Alright, there we go. Stay coffee. Alright, this stream's gotta end. Well, I had other things I wanted to do, but I took too long on this. And that's whenever I stream, I work slower. But I also keep working, so it's like a, you know, I can't just get up and stop. So, you know. I was walking down I-4. I was making my way downtown. Let's see real quick. The other thing I was gonna work on, I'll work on it maybe later in the week. Or I'll play a game later in the week, who knows. When I saw a restaurant named Boardwalk City Burgers. I think I'm done with the stream. Then I suddenly said, "Hey you, what's that falling off your head?" "Ah, it's a crab. It's a head crab. It's gonna suck my brain in two. It's gonna put a strain on my brain." Where's the thing I have to do for Harrius? It's really cool. It's not under Doodles, is it? It might be. No. Is it under commissions? Yeah, I didn't feel like I put that under commissions. Boardwalk burgers. More like board burgers, because then burgers aren't having any fun. Woo! See, no, unlike that very unfunny guy from earlier today, you at least had a build-up and a punchline. That guy was just saying things, and it was very not funny. And then he got timed out, and then he never talked again. Oh hey, I found the thing I have to do for Harrius. So next time I decide to stream art, I might be working on this, which will probably end up very, maybe I won't, I don't know, it's gonna end up very detailed. I have ideas for it. I probably need to fix his body. I need to also give him another arm. But that'll be another time, or not. I don't know. I think I'm gonna end this and get off. I'm gonna explode if I continue. See ya. I'm out of here. This place is a whole big bunch of me saying I'm gonna stop and not actually stopping. Kind of sad because the end is probably going to end soon. I don't know what to do later. Oh, to go do something later. What are you congratulating Kind for, huh? Probably not, because I probably won't really play much. Like, I haven't been playing very many games lately. Oh, unless you're talking to SCP. If you're talking to SCP, then I don't know. Either way, I'm ending it. See ya, I'm out of here for real this time. So